Welcome back to another fantastic episode of the Denial of the Day podcast. My name is Taylor Grant. I'm a public insurance adjuster with Bellator Claims, and my man Chris Barrientes is our claims manager and also a licensed public insurance adjuster. Chris, what are we talking about today?
Great question. I'm glad everyone's here. Thanks for watching these. One of the things I wanted to ask you about, Taylor, because I came across this blog
Yeah,
from Merlin Law Group, and you might want to explain who they are, but it's called Unauthorized Practice of Public Adjusting. And I
yes.
think they're referring to roofers, but can you give more insight on that?
Yeah, Merlin is an attorney firm that specializes in insurance litigation and really great outfit. They're all across the nation. And so we give them credit because we talk a lot about the topics and subjects that they present on their law blog that comes out daily. And it's actually super valuable. Take a look at that. However, regarding your question, UPPA, unauthorized practice of public adjusting, is basically when a contractor or someone else violates the law based on the UPPA practices in that state, and they are acting as a public insurance adjuster, meaning they're working on claims, they're representing themselves to the insured or other people as a public adjuster. Hey, I work on claims. This is what I do. This is my specialty. And frankly, Chris, between you and I don't really care that contractors do that, but other people for sure do. And that's what we're talking about is a case in Iowa where a contractor got scolded and was taken to court and was found guilty of practicing public adjusting.
Oh,
And
wow.
I don't know specifically what happened to them, but I can tell you, based on what you and I do every single day, I don't get out on a roof and put on shingles or put on TPO, but I try to stay in my lane because this is what I'm licensed to do, and this is where my expertise and specialties are. So again, it sucks. I know, like as a contractor, you're probably watching this and may or may not understand what this situation specifically is, but you just can't do public adjusting. What contractors really can talk about, Chris, are three things, which is scope of work, method of repair, and pricing. If you go beyond that into policy or, hey, Mr. Adjuster, where does it say that in the policy? Or, hey, my insured wants to talk about the policy and I'm here, that it starts crossing into all sorts of gray area. I know that was a
Hmm.
long answer. What are your thoughts on that, Chris?
Well, that's interesting because we've come across some contractors that actually know a lot about the insurance world because they've been
Yeah,
working and doing this for a long time. Is it just kind of like a conflict of interest? I mean, I guess I don't really get it why they can't talk policy. Like if someone's like, "Yes,
right.
I want you to help me out here," and the insured puts everything on their plate just to run with that claim. I mean, as an insured, I would want that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so,
And the short answer is this is licensing came out at the behest of insurance companies, from what I understand. They wanted other people to do public insurance adjusting, so the contractor couldn't do that because the contractors were actually really good at it, which
Mhm.
is the secret that the industry doesn't want you to know. However, it is one of those things that since we are licensed to discuss policy and the claim specifics with the adjuster and represent the policyholder as their advocate for the claim, that is what the rules are. And unfortunately, people are getting in trouble. And the thing that I'm really concerned about, Chris, is if it's starting in one state and the insurance companies realize, oh man, we got a really good result. We took this guy to court. The court sided with us as the insurance company. Now we can move this to other states. You know this is going to spread like wildfire because
Mhm.
this is in the benefit of the insurance company.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It really is.
Yeah,
But you and I talk about this a lot. If the insurance companies just paid what was fairly owed, then we wouldn't be here.
that's right.
Roofers can do it.
Yeah,
They
man.
don't need to talk policy. They
Right,
can just
exactly.
pay it.
Yeah. So, hey, Mr. Adjuster, why don't you talk policy to the insured and then do what your policy says?
Yeah.
Weird, right? And so, exactly like what you said is if the insurance companies did their job, we wouldn't have a job. But guess why
Mhm.
we have a job? Because they don't do their job, right? And it's as
Yeah.
simple as that. So, hopefully that explains it. It's more my opinion than anything else, but I do know people are getting trouble for it. And I think that's going to continue to spread because the insurance companies are here to make money. The more public adjusters or people that actually know what to do on claims, it's bad for them and they lose more money, which is, I guess, just paying claims fairly.
Yeah. Yeah, and one thing, we got to be careful what we say because this is going out to everyone, and I'm sure insurance companies can look at it too. And so we always got to be
Yep.
careful when we do these podcasts, but I will say this. I think it's a little ridiculous. I think that we're
I
kind of
agree.
on the side of roofers and contractors, but the law is a law. I get it. So we
Right.
follow it just like everyone else. So,
Exactly. And, we do have a duty, a fiduciary duty to our clients as public insurance adjusters, where other vendors or people in this industry don't necessarily have. So I think giving the insurance side of things and maybe the legislative side of things the benefit of the doubt, they're really trying to protect people. That's great. I believe
I get it.
people
Yeah.
should be protected, consumers should be protected, but at what cost? And that's where I think you and I agree. I don't think it's fair, but I don't write the rules. And I want you guys watching this to understand that I think this is going to spread across the country as it becomes more prevalent and as there's more rules specifically designed to stop contractors from negotiating claims. Again, talk about price, scope of work, method of repair. I think you're good.
Well, I think this was a great one. Very informative. We
Yeah,
had some fun doing it too, and we'll keep our eyes and ears open when a lot of these things start crossing over state lines, because that's how it's going to start affecting everyone.
yeah.
So,
And just know that we want to help you guys win your claim. So if you need help, contact us, bellatorclaims.com. Chris, thank you for being here, my friend. We'll see you next time.
hey, one of the things I just want to add to that, that was kind of neat what you just said, when you're claimed. That was kind of neat. I don't know how it just kind of stuck with me there, but I like the way
Right.
you said it.
Just
So,
rolls off the tongue, my friend.
yeah,
Appreciate you. We'll see you next time.
have a good one.